Yeah, and there's all sorts of weird ties with funds being given to the Democrat Party and then maybe some to the Republican Party, and then he's in Washington D.C. all the time, and then this weird media coverage, which we would
Yeah.
expect the mainstream media just to sell crypto down the river like it usually does, and now it's not.
Yeah.
It's and like you said, a lot of smart people out there, a lot of pools of money. I just had Andrew Bustamante on my show last week, and he was a CIA guy for 7 years, and he was just talking to me how they place assets here and there, and yeah, I'm starting to think about this more and more. Just to finish up with Sam, three potential scenarios. I want to get your thoughts on this, Carl. One is Sam goes to jail for 10 years. Two is Sam does no time. Three is Sam starts another $10 billion company and next year he's riding high. Which one do you think is possible? Because let's be honest, they're all possible.
Uh, they're all possible. That's true. I don't think he's gonna make another company because whoever controlled FTX, they will just use another puppet next time, right? Why use a burnt card? Like he's burnt already. That's at least how I would do if I was this Illuminati mafia person. um, the first option, him going to jail. I mean, I think that's probably the more likely scenario because, again, I don't think that Sam was the owner of this exchange. He was not the main controller, and the people that control FTX, like I don't think they actually care about Sam. Like they will just put him in jail and then be done with it. That's again what I maybe would have done if I was this crazy mafia people behind FTX. Um, but somehow I feel like maybe the more likely scenario is that he gets away with it somehow because he's just too connected to these people. And like you said, the media coverage has been surprisingly kind to FTX and Sam, which is really, really surprising because, like you said, usually if something happens in crypto, even the smallest minor thing, the media just completely destroys crypto, whether it's crypto is destroying the environment or it's this or that. Like it's always so much stuff. So yeah, it's very, very, very weird. But honestly, I don't know. But I would love to see him in jail because that would make the most sense.
Yeah. Now we saw BitBoy go down to the Bahamas and like basically, storm his building. First of all, what did you think of that? Did Ben go too far? Another thing I'm curious. The other thing I noticed was Ben said he was the first one to go down there and try to get an interview with him, which it did
Yeah.
feel like that, which is, that's weird in itself. Of all the coverage, the size of this, he's one of the most Googled people in the last couple of weeks. And yet Ben, a week after this happened or 2 weeks after is the first one to go down there. So yeah, what did you think of that? Did he go too far? And yeah, your thoughts.
Yeah, I don't think it's strange that like normal people didn't go there, but I guess it is strange that we didn't have a lot of like news media going down there. Just like Ben. Yeah, like Ben was there doing some coverage and actually, trying to get an answer from Sam, and somehow it would seem like an opportunity for like CNN and the likes to go down there and take advantage of the situation. And to be fair, of course, that's what Ben is doing. He's taking advantage of a situation. It's a great PR move as well. I think it's genius of him to do it because everyone is now talking about Ben, which I give a huge shout out for him as well. Like he is very genius. This is very smart of him to do, and it for two reasons. First of all, he's actually doing a good job because he's demanding answers from Sam. I think it's a great thing, and he has the benefit of actually getting a lot of, attention and clout for it. And whatever he does with that, I hope he does the best with that. But I'm sure he's a great guy. Ben is a good friend of mine. Um, but yeah, where's CNN? It would have been amazing to come down there and even interview Ben down there. But it seems like media, yeah, just doesn't really care too much. So it's strange, but I don't know. I think Ben is doing a good job.
Yeah, I agree. Ben's got him in his sights, and he's just really on a warpath right now. He's back on the show in a couple weeks, so we're going to talk to him more about it then.
Perfect.
Ben's also going after Kevin O'Leary because of the FTX stuff. And again, when Ben goes after people, he goes after them with a vengeance. What do you think of that?
Actually, I didn't check yet what exactly he says about Kevin. I understand that he invested in FTX or something like this.
Yeah.
But I just don't know. I actually met Kevin myself in Abu Dhabi just like a few days ago. And but that was before BitBoy went really heavy on him, so I didn't have the chance to ask him about it. In fact, Kevin was giving me some compliments about my watch.
The new Jacob watch.
Exactly, yeah. So we were just focusing on watches because that's the only thing I know about him really. I don't know much about him, to be honest. I know he was in Shark Tank and stuff, but other than that, I don't really have any opinions about Kevin O'Leary. I guess I'll have to call Ben and see what he says.
The greedy bankers are about to do it again. In 2008, they crashed our financial system and nearly bankrupted the entire global economy. Then they received trillions of dollars in government bailouts. And after, they demanded fat bonuses paid for by you, the taxpayer.
It turns out the banks haven't just been screwing the American taxpayers, they're also screwing over their investors. Turns out the banking industry is the worst place you could put your money, despite enormous taxpayer bailouts.
Now the bankers are back to take away your financial freedom. They lie and tell you that cryptocurrency isn't safe. They try to make it illegal for you to choose how to invest your hard-earned money. They lie and say cryptocurrency is used by money launderers and criminals. But look at the record. It's the banks themselves that launder hundreds of billions of dollars every year to the biggest criminal operations in the world.
Leaked documents have revealed how some UK banks have helped criminals, money launderers and Russians under sanctions.
American authorities discovered that the Sinaloa cartel moved $881 million through HSBC accounts as bank officials turned a blind eye to the illegality.
The bankers lie and say cryptocurrency is not a real investment. Meanwhile, the smartest CEOs in the world are buying billions and billions of it. The truth is that banks lie about cryptocurrency because it makes them scared. The banks take $9 trillion per year of your hard-earned money, and they are worried that they will finally be exposed. They're scared because crypto means they can no longer control your money, which means they can no longer control you. They are scared because you might actually understand your money and intelligently decide what to do with it. Now is the time for us to come together, fight back, and take control. It's time to educate ourselves, our families, and our communities. Because financial education means financial freedom. We know that cryptocurrencies will help us build the new decentralized financial system of the future. A banking system that is of the people, by the people, and for the people. A banking system where access to finance is a fundamental human right. A banking system that is free and fair and welcomes all humans on this earth. The DeFi revolution is happening. We, the people, can no longer be fooled. We choose to take control of our finances. We choose to take control of our freedom. We choose to take control of our future. Join us, and let's take back our financial freedom forever.